Hey guys, what's up? Arlen keeps talking. Arlen here. I hope everybody's having a happy Tuesday. My Tuesday's been alright. Just got to work, not doing this vid for you guys. But I want to do something a little bit different today. I got you guys with the NBA picks, but me and my boys were having a conversation about if it was one game, which quarterback would you take? And I said Tom Brady, of course. And they said, oh, leaving out Tom Brady, if you need to win one game and exclude Tom Brady, who would you go with? Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers? And I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. I found the question kind of ridiculous because Drew Brees, and my boy's argument was the stats. And my argument was consistency. He's been to the playoffs 9 times and Drew Brees has only been there 5 times. Drew Brees has been in the league longer and he's only been there 5 times. Drew Brees puts up stats. They both have 1 Super Bowl ring. Drew Brees is a Hall of Famer, but there's times where Drew Brees can't get the job done. Now, Drew Brees, I'll give him credit. His defenses haven't been that good, but Drew Brees puts himself in a position to win. He can't close it out, and what I mean by that, when you're throwing the ball 50 times down the field, like, and you have a horrible defense, don't you want to keep your defense off the field? But you're doing 2-minute drives and passing the ball, and every time you don't complete a pass, the clock stops. So you're not helping your team out. Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers is the perfect comparison to me because this whole season, 6 weeks ago, they were both in the same position where they were fighting for a playoff spot. A lot of people even had the Packers done, and the Packers had no running game. Because people want to say that Drew Brees doesn't have a running game either, but Drew Brees had 2 running backs. Mark Ingram rushed for over 1,000, and his backup rushed for almost 600 yards. The Packers had to move a wide receiver to running back. And you know what Aaron Rodgers did the past 6 games? Won the division, put the team back in the playoffs, and also had a better season than Drew Brees. Drew Brees started off the season killing it, but Aaron Rodgers finished with a better season than Drew Brees. And as you see here by my tablet, the stats don't lie. And there's a lot of in the head-to-head matchups, Aaron Rodgers leads Drew Brees 2-1. Even though Drew Brees is 10-0, 10 touchdowns to 0 interceptions, and Aaron Rodgers to 9 touchdowns to 4 interceptions, more passing yards than Aaron Rodgers. But Aaron Rodgers always has a better QBR. The guy puts up stats, but stats don't win you playoff games. I'd rather have a man who's going to go to the playoffs consistently every year instead of a guy who's going to put up stats for me. That's just the way I am, you know? And my boys, if you guys want to go with Drew Brees, go ahead and pick with Drew Brees. I told my boys, when stats win you playoff games, then I'll take Brees. But if you're telling me if I can't take Tom Brady and I have to pick one quarterback to win me one game out of those 2, I'm going to take Aaron Rodgers. I think it's no question, hands down. Let me know what you think. If you have to pick one QB to win, let me know. Yeah, Drew Brees threw for 5,000 yards, but Drew Brees threw for 37 touchdowns, 50 interceptions. Aaron Rodgers threw for over 4,000 yards, but he threw for 40 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. But if you want to talk touchdown interception ratio, Aaron Rodgers got that beat and he did it weak. Yeah, he plays the elite quarterback head to head, very good. But you're telling me one game, I need to win one game? Aaron Rodgers just proved it by running the table in a tougher division. So sorry guys, E. Tyler, Timmy didn't pick a side, but E. Tyler, you Drew Brees guys, I think the majority of the people are going to go with me on Aaron Rodgers' opinion, but this is why I do. Arlen keeps talking. One game, not Tom Brady, Drew Brees or Aaron Rodgers, I'm going to Aaron Rodgers, and that's that. Let's go to the NBA. I got 2 of my picks wrong yesterday. I got the Thunder wrong and I got the Knicks wrong. I told you, the Magic's, man, they balling. They always balling. So let's go into today's matchups. Let me grab here, see the scoreboard. We got decent matchups. So we got the Timberwolves at the Sixers. The Sixers been playing pretty good lately. Even though they're a young team, they still not that good. They have been playing pretty good lately. I'm going to go with the Timberwolves. We got the Jazz and the Celtics. I picked the Jazz yesterday. Jazz did win, but the Celtics are at home. Marcus Smart, Kelly Olynyk, I don't know they're playing, but that should make a big difference. I'm going to go with my C's at home. They got the Pacers versus the Pistons. I'm going to go with the Pistons in that matchup. I like the Pistons at home. Washington, Dallas. The Wizards should have no problem beating Dallas, so we're going with Dallas. Raptors and the Spurs. Spurs lost on Sunday. Raptors won yesterday. Coming off a back-to-back. I'm gonna go with the Spurs. Sacramento at Denver. I'm gonna go with Sacramento. I don't like Boogie, but I think they're gonna get the job done. Miami at Phoenix. Gonna rock with Phoenix. I don't like Miami too much. It's sloppy. Only got Hassan Whiteside, and you got Memphis at the Lakers. I'm gonna go with Memphis. So let's recap, guys. We got the Timberwolves, the Celtics, the Pistons, the Wizards, the Spurs, the Kings, the Suns, and the Memphis Grizzlies. And, you know, to be fair, let me get some NHL for you guys. I'll even give you guys some NHL picks. You know, let me look at the scoreboard here, what we got popping for the schedule. I got the schedule in front of me for every team. I'll give you guys my predictions and my thoughts. So let's see what's going on in the NHL. Right here, get the schedule for you guys. Get it popping. It's loading up. Just give me a second. Here we go. We got the schedule. So we got the Buffalo Sabres at the New York Rangers. I'm going to go with the Rangers there. We got the Maple Leafs at the Capitals. I always like the Capitals at home. We got the Devils at Carolina. Hurricane. I like the Devils there. We got Edmonton at Columbus. You got to take Columbus. Columbus is hot. When a team is hot in hockey, you got to take them. We got Winnipeg at Tampa Bay Lightning. Go with Tampa Bay. They always play good. We got the Canadiens at the Nashville Predators. I'm going to go with the Canadiens there. And we got the Kings at the Sharks. Go with the Kings. Kings play good on the road. So those my picks will recap there. I got the Rangers, the Capitals. Did I say yeah, I said the Devils, the Blue Jackets, the Lightning, the Canadiens, and the Kings. So that's all for you guys. Arlen keeps talking. Please comment on the Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. Who you got? I'm rocking with Rodgers. He's the second QB in the league, best behind Brady, and we all know that Brady's on a whole nother level, but I'm taking Rodgers, guys. Have a good one.